afternoon, y'all. How y'all doing? My voice is a little hoarse. Sorry about it. Okay, so there's this post that I just seen came from the shade room where obviously a woman and a guy has been dating. He's never met her kids. Well, the morning of school, her kids tell her they have a field trip and the trip is $20, which obviously she don't have. So she texts him to ask him could he give her $20. He asks her what does she need the $20 for. She tells him that the $20 is for her kids' field trip. He's like, oh dang babe, they just won't be able to go because they told her too late. So she replies back that, wow, you can't give me the $20. And he tells her, I think that's something you should be asking the kids' fathers for, or whatever. So then she gets mad and she said, oh, I don't want to talk to you anymore. And he basically reads her and tells her that she has to be his wife. And on top of that, the fact that she has three kids by two different men, I guess seemed like it was a problem that she should have been asking them. There are three things that I find wrong with this text message. One, I'm sure she texts the baby dads because most women would do that first, unless they're in jail somewhere and she know for sure she can't get it. Two, the conversation could have been eliminated if only you would have just told her, I'm sorry, babe, I don't have it. Three, it was very distasteful for you to tell her that she has to be your wife to get anything from you. And on top of that, that the fact that she had three kids by two different men, obviously it was a bother to you. You cannot go and date a woman and expect not to help her. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to go in off the gate and just start giving her money. No. But $20? I could have seen if she would have asked you for 200 and you would have gave her that reply. But $20. But the problem that I have the most was you wouldn't have a problem asking her for sex though. But you got a problem with giving her money. But if you wanted sex, you would have had a problem if she would have told you the same thing. Y'all cannot go dating women with children and not expect to help. If you date a woman with children, that woman has responsibilities coming behind her, meaning that you're willing to take on those responsibilities. If that is not what you're truly trying to do, then your goal is to basically let her know out the gate, I'm not here to be no baby daddy, no stepdad, no nothing. I'm here for one thing and one thing only. Now, a lot of men agree with the caption, what he said. A lot of women didn't agree, and it's to agree to disagree. Was he wrong? No. In his own right, that's how he felt. Where I found that he was wrong at was that you tried to read her and make her feel bad about having kids for two different men. On top of that, you tell her, oh, you got to be my wife to get any money from you. But you won't have no problem trying to have sex with her. Y'all got the game beat down. When you go with a woman that got kids, whether it's a man that got kids or a woman, those are responsibilities. Those people are not trying to date you just to be dating you. Some people have real life responsibilities. And whether you met her kids or not, she needed your help. If you couldn't give her that help, you should have just said, I can't do it. Not tell her, oh, you got to go ask the kid's dad. A real man would have gave them $20 plus some with no hesitation. But this is when you find out whether you messing with a man or a boy. Because a real man wouldn't have never told her that. He would have told her, I don't have it. Truth be told, he probably would have told her I didn't have it. But when you're dealing with somebody who's insecure, who'd have been ran over already, that's the type of response that you get. Now, I may be wrong, and I'm only speaking for my perspective. I'm not speaking for no one else. I find that men have it bad when it comes to giving women something. You feel that a woman is supposed to cook, clean, do all this stuff for you, and you ain't supposed to do nothing. The reason being of that text message, she really needed that money for her children. If you didn't have it, you could have just said you didn't have it. I find it very, very disrespectful how he handled that situation. But also, I find it very wrong that she got mad and said she didn't want to talk to him no more because of it. Because in a way, your child told you that morning. So you should have known that, okay, if I can't get the money, then you won't be able to go. You'll just stay home with me. That could have been the other outcome. But I really, truly think she thought that he was going to help her. And obviously, she was bewildered and she was dumbfounded that he didn't. And you can expect that out of a lot of people. You have a lot of men that don't want to give women money because they probably took care of another woman and they took their money and did that all kind of stuff and ran off. But y'all got to know how to handle the situation. That communication in that text message could have went way different if they both would have just been honest. She was honest about her children. He asked her what it was for and she told him. But for you to bring up that she had to go ask her kid's dad instead of just saying, "But babe, I'm sorry, I don't have it." That could have killed that. Y'all got to do better. Stop dating women with kids if you're not willing to help with the responsibility. Y'all want a woman with kids, but y'all don't want to take care of the kids. The baby daddy ain't got nothing to do with you. You do what you're supposed to be there doing. Focus on that. Not on what the baby daddy doing, because obviously if she asks you, he didn't have it. Y'all have a good one. Let me know your opinion.